Hi everyone, this is Jimmy. Welcome back to Remnant 2. We're having a great day today. Now we are here, we've entered this magical crystal thing, or crystal mirror thing. And it took us to this alternate dimension. And so we're going to see what that's about. I think we got some enemies to fight. This is like a dungeon of sorts. Where were the two guys that attacked me? And there's nobody hear me doing this? It's like a boss fight.
That's a chip, comrade.
There we go. Got some long gun ammo there. I think we broke even. There's a guy. Okay. So this is the anti-council chamber. Yikes. I was ready, but I wasn't. Who's that? I should have picked off the other guys.
Here they come.
We're not doing good here. I don't think we're making it. Let me get my goods before it goes away. Wait, I didn't get anything special from him? Is that just a regular enemy? What the heck, man? This place goes hard. Any more donkeys I should be aware of? There's a bunch of y'all. Okay, and there's more of you here. Any more, any more. No more. So am I gonna go fight the king now? Ooh. Honoril, Nele, and Savan. Well, why did I just take them? Do I need to place them back to enter? Probably. No? Nile, okay, so it was Nile, Honoril, and Savan. Let's see if we can enter that room now. I'm thinking that we can take their keys and do something with them back in the regular area. No, okay. So let's just grab these bad boys then. I'm pretty sure Savan is safe. Because I think Savan is the one that was doing the interrogation and she was like, well, now I understand that you really need to die. Basically. Or do I need to change the order? Is that it? Change the order to match the real world? Ah, yes. Okay. See, so the reflection shows what it should be. Is that thing alive? I guess not. Relic dust. Assassin's Seal. What's that do? Reduces an enemy awareness range by 25%, increases all damage dealt to enemies not. Oh, okay. Not targeting user. If I had friends, that would be nice. Oh, he got stabbed. Assassin's Dagger. It's hard to believe so small a weapon could have such a profound effect. The small teal jewel is set into the hilt, carved with an ornate diamond-like crest. Teal. I believe that was the guy. Honoril. Yo, if this is the king, the one true king, you're like... Yikes. That's all I can say. This is really cool though. Oh, there we go. We just got a bunch of long gun ammo. These guys are coming back. I just want to check again my inventory, so... Oh, maybe... Should I just take these? Oh, I can't. Okay. So are they going to say anything when I produce the assassin's weapon? How did I even do this? Like, what is going on here? I have no idea. So many questions, so little answers. And above all, I'm wondering, am I safe? I have no idea. I don't hear the sound of the enemies. Oh, there's a book here? Let's read. The Feast of the Forest King. Okay, we already read this one. Nice. So basically... the Forest King invites all of them to join all the animals, and there was the Dropper is the only one that like doesn't care to like make himself look pretty for the king, and he comes and he eats all the food, and the king actually is happy that he does this because he says he enjoyed the feast. Gloaming thoughts of the one true king. Okay. These are the words and thoughts of the one true king, ruler and protector of this world and all the Fae, as transcribed by Laywise the scribe. I put these thoughts to pen so that if something should befall me, the Fae might still have some chance at survival, if they would but heed my wisdom. I will say it plain. The Fae are not fit to rule. I do not speak from hubris or contempt. It is a simple fact. If the Fae were to rule the Fae, chaos and destruction would inevitably follow. They are a volatile decoction, what the heck? Mast suited for entropy and act best when guided towards some predefined purpose. As their eternal protector and the guardian of this world, it is my life's duty to provide the world's safe harbor from both external threats and from the Fae themselves. It is my duty to protect the Fae from their own worst proclivities. I record these thoughts, then, as a history of the Fae for the Fae's own sake. for no being exists who knows them and loves them as well as I. Okay, the birth of the Fae. I did not create the Fae. On this point, I must be clear, for my words may be easily misconstrued. I have watched over this world since the first mote of its existence, but I am as much a product of its creation as the Fae and everything else. The Fae came later, birthed of a storm and vigorous from the start. Powerful winds leveled rock and tree that night. Lightning struck fields and turned them to ash. When the storm passed, it left both life and destruction in its wake. I thought the Fae animals at first, predators perhaps, for they hunted and killed with no small skill. Yet as I watched, I realized they hunted more for sport than deed. They would often pounce on a kill, eviscerate it, then leave the corpse to chase the next one. It was the chase they hunted more than the prey. I do not know nor understand what sort of entity would create such beings. I cannot fathom the thinking of a creature so powerful that worlds to them are like songs, created, performed, then cast aside to make room for the next. What I did understand was that if I did nothing, the Fae would destroy every living thing and themselves, until I alone remained, guarding an empty sphere. If, indeed, even I survived their predations. So I interceded. From me they learned to stand, to speak, to dream. But try as I might, I could not shift their nature. Thus, I too learned from them. I learned what it means to rule the unruly. I learned that evil can only be subjugated through cruelty, and that the wild cannot be tamed if they do not wish it. I, now, am subjugated to them as much as they are to me, for were I to leave them for but a moment, the devastating storm that birthed them would surely, in some form, return. I fear that my words will be construed as petty condemnation, but I assure you, there is nothing petty about the Fae. Read on and gain wisdom. The craft of responsibility. I establish roles for the Fae, responsibilities, rewarding them for good performance and punishing them for a lack. This is how they will learn, I thought, through structure and duty. Once they see their work has value, they will be all the more devoted to it. For some, this wasn't even but the case. My counselor Nimu, for example, took to her role splendidly, as did certain members of the council, but these proved to be exceptions. I made one an architect. For centuries she crafted the most glorious structures for her people, gilded pillars and marbled halls, yet she also crafted devious traps and tombs to ensnare and murder the unwary. I could not stop her. She gloried in it, and though all she created was truly beautiful, so much of it was deadly as well. Or my chef. I first encountered him slaughtering livestock and decorating the trees with their entrails. The kill was not enough for him. He needed the sights, the smells, the tastes. I thought perhaps he might take to the artistry of cuisine, and indeed he did, but if I am not careful, if even once I accept a plate from his kitchen without asking its origins, I will find myself feasting on intelligent flesh, sometimes even that of his fellow Fae. I know, for it has happened many times. You may think these examples anecdotal, unrepresentative of the whole. Surely you, my dear reader, can repress your foulest impulses. I assure you the opposite is true. For I have story after story of my beloved Fae children who inhibit their predilections only to stay out of trouble, or only so long as they believe I am watching. Even good Leywise here does turn his craft to diabolical contracts, tricks, and even murder when he thinks I am not looking. Yes, he laughs even as he writes this, for he knows the truth. The Fae are a good people, or can be, but not without me to watch over them and care for them. This has been proven to me many times over centuries and centuries, and never more than with those closest to me, as I will tell you now. Dreams and nightmares. All of the Fae are violent, chaotic creatures, and I have contained each one within spheres in which they are useful. And to the most powerful were given the most critical burdens, to make the best use of their abilities, but even more so that I could watch more closely over them. For even among the Fae, a dangerous and tumultuous people to begin with, there are those who pose a threat as great as the storm that birthed them. There is the goddess of dreams, the so-called Night Weaver. Hers is a necessary task, for the volatility of the Fae permeates their very dreamscapes, threatening to leak into the waking world. The Night Weaver is adept at her work, guiding the Fae through pleasure and passion and sorrow, but I can see her true desires as clearly as my own. Her penchant toward fear, her taste for the darkness, her I must watch over constantly, lest the Fae suffer night and day, lest she find joy in their terror. And there are others. The council member who would murder the other two if she thought she could get away with it. The mixed child and his mother. One safely subjugated. One who I fear will never be. The advisor who plots against me. Even now, even knowing such plots are in vain. Given half a chance, any of these would grind their brethren under their heel. These of all the Fae must remain closest to me at all times. Okay, so let me see what it says. So there's the one who would murder the other two if she thought she could get away with it. There's the mixed child and his mother. One safely subjugated and one who I fear will never be. The mixed child and his mother. And then the advisor who plots against me, even now, knowing... Wait, no. See, So were there 4? Okay. The mixed child and his mother. One is safely subjugated. So the mixed child is subjugated. And one I fear will never be. That's gotta be the mother who has left. Okay, so we're back to where I started. I think one of the females is the traitor. Because there's one guy, Oliak or whatever, and then there's the two ladies, and there was a third lady apparently, but that's the mother of the son of Honoril. Given half a chance, any of these would grind their brethren. Okay. Let's see. What must become of the Fae? There are those who accuse me of tyranny, of cruelty and oppression. They are not wrong, for without an iron fist, the Fae will destroy themselves and all around them. Left to their own devices, they would consume everything, leaving a dying husk of a suffering world collapsing in on itself. They delude themselves, as if I don't know what they're plotting or what they speak about behind closed doors. My closest confidant thinks I know nothing of his intentions to destroy me and take my place. But that is why he is closest to me, so that I know his intentions best of all. By my own laws, and bolstered by the power of this world, I cannot be killed. Not by them, not by any means they have available to them. Yet I fear this one in particular will find a way. All of the Fae are obdurate and savage, but my dear counselor is infinitely clever as well. If a way can be found, he will find it. And if I am destroyed, this world will not survive his rule. That is why my words must be recorded and these secrets known. There are those among the Fae capable of the wisdom to see within themselves and the strength to change what they find. It will require a tight rein and a selfless resolve, but it can be done. I pray to whatever being created us that I am not wrong in this, for if the Fae are incapable of change, then we are, all of us, truly doomed. That is an interesting take on things. Honestly, as I'm reading his lamentations about the people, it's like I think about stories of like people that watch kids, you know, like daycare and stuff. Like the kids look so cute and stuff, but then these people that like spend all day with them can tell you all these stories about all the wickedness they do. And it's like you look at these kids and you're like, oh, how could they do that? You know, believe it, but it's true. So I buy into the king's rhetoric in the sense that they may be wicked people. I don't know, maybe. But I also think if they want to destroy themselves, I like why does he seek to do that? I guess it's out of self-preservation. So in that sense, I guess he is evil because he's not doing it to save the Fae or help them. He really just cares about not dying. But the irony of that is that he saw that somebody was trying to kill him, and he was cool with it. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But this was very interesting indeed. We'll go back. Rocket fuel. Why are they telling me to rest? Oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to stay here. Maybe let's go talk to these fools and see what's up. Because maybe I have evidence. But let me see. Who is blue? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one on the left. Who is she? Wish I knew. Wish I knew.
You return. I trust you have purpose here.
I have news about who aided the
Tread
imposter.
carefully now, stranger. For Fey law is strict and swift,
It's her.
and you stand to accuse one of its highest-ranking members.
If you accuse one of us, you must have evidence, new evidence, to support your claim. The penalty for frivolous accusations against the Council is steep.
It is death, foreigner, at least for you. Swift and immediate.
Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws? Such is our law.
Don't like it? Be gone.
Wise, but useless. Are you prepared to make
Let's
an
do it, man.
accusation
I
according
think
to
that's.
our
I think
laws?
that was it.
Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws?
I'm prepared.
Ah, so. I knew your usefulness was not a lie. Who was it then?
Dang. Okay. I think it's Niley, but let me confirm.
Slender mote of discernment appears. Away with you then.
Hers is the. Yo, I can't tell. I think her name is Niley. Okay, she's the pyramid, or she's the prism, the diamond. I mean, I got. See, why would they give me this and say it's teal? Oh, with an ornate diamond-like crest. Okay, okay.
You
Got it.
return. I trust you have purpose here. Are you prepared to make an accusation according to our laws?
Ah, so. I knew your usefulness was not a lie. Who was it then?
Savan. Oh, it was you. You were the one that, interesting. She was the one that did the, thing.
You are aware I am the head of this council, are you not? This is a heavy accusation. What proof do you bring?
That's simple. Savan. Is it true?
Wow.
Is.
I knew it. I am appalled that you would cast aside the law for that tyrant.
It was for the law that I helped him. The king was a tyrant too, flouting the law at every opportunity and using us as his shields. I did not foresee that the imposter would be the same, if not worse. I submit myself to your judgment.
We will see that they go easy on you.
We will not, Niall. Whatever the outcome or her motivations, Savan has committed treason. If the law is to have any power at all, we must carry it out to the letter.
Oneril is right.
Yikes. That's a yikes. They're gonna stop attacking me now? Can I get something from her? Can
You
I a
have
seat at the
performed
table?
your task sufficiently, stranger. Though I fear for what this council has now become.
Come now, Niall. We have found common ground before.
Not enough. But we must move forward. Stranger, take this in thanks for your service to the Fae. I should not be grateful for the death of any Fae, but I am relieved.
Yeah, yeah. We did it. We did it, boys. Let's see. Stagger modifier -5. But a way more critical hit chance. Oh my gosh, it's huge. I love this. Oh, I can stab. Wait, how did I stab? How did I stab? Okay, I have to be running. Alright, that's cool. That's very cool. Will you let me see your king now? I wish to walk upon his corpse. That's terrible. Know what I do. He might have stuff. He might have goods. Alright, thanks y'all. Can't I? What if I just shot them? No, they're friends. They're friendly. I would never harm my friends. Okay, maybe let's go see if we can upgrade this. Where's Losum? Is that where the first thing was? The first stone? Burden of the Gambler.
Good to see you again.
Rigs. Whoa, oh, here it is. Sword. Only had 2 more. Man, now I regret upgrading this. Like a lot. I regret it a lot.
Take care, my friend.
Okay. That's pretty cool. It's cool that I was able to solve it. Okay, but that's going to be it for today, so thanks everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next part.